afternoon. It's Mio. I have the Cox guy here right now, so my Wi-Fi isn't working. So I'm like, well, let me jump on and do my live then through my phone since I can't get any work done. I did have a couple people request cards, so I'm gonna send them. Hold on, let me send out this live to the people who requested cards to be pulled for today. And then you can share it with anybody, share the live with anybody who wants cards pulled for themselves too. Hello. So just sending this out to a few people who requested cards. I posted it in my stories if anyone wanted a card for today, that they could click yes or yes. So we have, let's see, it's today, Wednesday. We have the moon in Taurus. So Taurus moon is going to be maybe tapping into your senses today, tapping into sensuality, tapping into the physical things that bring you pleasure, food, naps, indulgence, treat yourself, very moon in Taurus. What else? Very fixed. So Taurus energies is fixed earth sign. So like I said, you could be very finding yourself very either on the spectrum of Venusian type things, which is the making the pleasures, right? The pleasures and the beauty. Hold on, I'm just making sure my phone is plugged in. Hold on, let me fix my phone. Boop. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna get started. Hold on, I need room to shuffle. My cable guy is here installing my security system and doing all my stuff, so he's probably gonna come down and be like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? But whatever, I don't care. It's a beautiful day here in Vegas. You can actually have the door open. It's not 1,000 degrees. All right, so what's our energy for today? I am surrendering to the sweetness of life. I am surrendering to the sweetness of life. I am healing. Hello. All right, perfect timing too. So I haven't pulled your cards yet, just pulling our collective cards. Doing ours first, and then I will get yours in just a second. Okay, so far we have, I am surrendering to the sweetness of life. I am healing. I am starting fresh. I'll pull a couple more. Can you hear me okay? Is the audio okay? Hold on, let's see if this goes. That might be the brightest it goes. Okay. All right, I am surrendering to the sweetness of life. I am healing. I am starting fresh. Oop. I am safe. Breathing in new life. Bottom of the deck, I am surrendering to the divine. Okay, so we got 2 surrender cards that bookended it. It was surrendering to the sweetness of life and then surrendering to the divine. So to me, that is that. So earlier we were talking about moon and Taurus. So surrendering to the sweetness of life is like, to me, that balance of spiritual, physical and spiritual balance, right? Having one, I keep on thinking of like the Temperance card, where it's 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the land, right? And it's balancing between the two realms. That's what I feel like the contrast of these 2 cards are. Surrendering to the divine and surrendering to the sweetness of life. It's like I'm surrendering to the divine and the spiritual aspects of things, but also the sweetness of life that it has to bring down here into this realm. We also got 2 kind of breathing in new life and starting fresh cards. So I am breathing in new life. Let's see. Hold on one second. So I am breathing in new life and I am starting fresh. Oops, I just dropped the whole deck. So, one second. So, I love doing breathing exercises, breath work. Good morning, or afternoon where you are. So, if you have ever just paid attention to your body and paid attention to how you feel in certain situations, dealing with certain people, or even paying attention to how you feel, hey Molly, when you think about certain things, pay attention to how that feels in your nervous system and in your body. Anytime I catch myself like avoiding, procrastinating, just not wanting to deal with certain things because it's causing me discomfort and anxiety, I have to breathe. And not just I mean, you can breathe like that. You can do certain different exercises when you are trying to activate and introduce oxygen into certain organs in your body. Yes, you can, but strategically with intention and certain patterns. Don't just go hyperventilating. But when you do intentional breathing, like I will stop, reset. I usually do outside, so I'm like thinking, okay, the sun is coming down on me. And every time I take a breath in, I just imagine in taking in all that clean, positive, just refreshing energy and pushing it down, right? And then when I exhale, I imagine all the shit that's inside of me needing to detox and purge and come out. So it's, and then I just try to melt every time that I like release and exhale. I try to let my shoulders drop, try to make sure everything is flow and not stiff and tight, because your body's going to show you where the hell you're holding on to all of your tension and all of that. So that's, to me, when I think I'm breathing in new life, it's reset. It's a resetting. And then it's a starting fresh. The other 2 that came out together, I am safe and I am healing. So to me, healing can not only take place in safe spaces, but it's like if you had an open wound, it's going to heal in the best environment possible, right? So I am healing and I am safe is like, okay, I'm safe to put my armor down. I'm safe to set all of these things down and actually like not have to be on guard. And like we were saying, if you're holding everything into your body, if you're holding into your body that feeling of defensiveness where you're like, I feel like I'm bracing for impact at every moment. I literally feel like something's gonna hit, like shit's gonna hit the fan at any moment. And so your nervous system and your brain are like in this fight or flight mode of like, right? Breathe, exhale, let it go physically, let it go mentally. Realize like what you can and can't control, what is important in this moment right now, not back then, not forward, but right now. So when when I'm doing a sensory deprivation tank, like the float tank therapy, that is a practice that I have to work on, is be here now, just right here in this second. Because if my mind starts going and traveling to all these distant lands of memories, to-do lists, energetically, sorry, all these notifications, I forgot to turn the notifications off, so they're like bing bing bing. Being in the float tank and being in the sensory deprivation where you're in darkness and no sound, it's just like if you want to have the best experience possible, you have to be in the moment and be present. Because in that aspect is when the healing comes, when you can fully rest, relax, let the tension out, and let your mind completely get to that frequency where there's no clutter, right? You can actually just, it's not quite falling asleep yet, but it's in that state of meditation zone where you're like, okay, now there's some sort of alignment. It just feels different. So when you're in the tank, getting to that space is when you can feel the feeling of oneness, where you feel physically, you feel the air, the water, and your body temperature all come and acclimate to the same around 94 degrees. And so physically you get to the feeling of oneness, but then mentally you're getting into the oneness also, because you're learning how to just be. And then when you let your guard down in that space and you realize it's just me in this tank, it's just me in this room, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe, that's when you're like, okay, it's just me, I'm here, I'm safe, I'm safe. And you can actually let yourself explore different healing modalities. You can let yourself explore and really figure out what you need, like what you personally need. So to me, that's what those two bring in when those two came in together like that. Let me see if there was another one that fell out. No, I think these ones. Okay, yeah, that was bottom of the deck. Okay, let me just pull one more. I am loved. And that's my favorite. That's the one that I always say, I am loved, I am loved, I am loved. And when I do Reiki on people, I speak those words over them. I speak because our words and our intentions and our energy carry vibrations. And so a lot of the times the people that I'm working with, we're rebuilding their love for themselves, and we're rebuilding their systems and their just everything, so that they can just nail it down on where they're at, where they're going, who they are trying to be. And oftentimes, because we have so many things pulling on our energy, right? We have so many different people, places, projects, belief systems, outdated conditioning that is constantly moving and shaping who we are. And so it's kind of like, okay, let's just stop and realize, like, we don't have to prove our love. We don't have to prove our acceptance. We don't have to work for our pleasures. We don't have to work for these different things, right? Who are you when you're just being? Who are you when you are just at the core of you, not what everybody else wants you to be? Okay, so that is the energy of the affirmation decks. You can order those online or book a reading and a deck together. You'll get a recorded reading from Austin and myself. I'm going to pull from tarot right now. So let's see what we got. So what energy? What's important for us right now? What do we need to focus on? Ooh, strength card. That just fell out. I said, what do we need to focus on right now? Strength card. Finding our strength. Finding our confidence. Because strength card is Leo energy. And so that's finding your roar. All right. I'm just going to pull 3, and then I'll start pulling for those who wanted a card. I got your first 2 requests, and then anybody else who wants cards for today. I have my affirmation decks, I have tarot, I have my relationship decks, I have my soul starseed oracle, and I have my quickies deck, which is good if you need like a yes or no question answered. Like, should I do this? Yes or no, or clarity. So, okay. What do we, as a group, need to know? 5 of Swords. So, 1 second. So, swords are air energy. 5, this could have something to do with arguments, disputes, or intimidation, or some sort of conflict. So, if you have some sort of conflict that you are going through, let's get more information about that. So Are you being too aggressive or someone bullying you? Yeah, I got you, Molly. I got you. It's gonna go Tina, Annalyn, and then Molly. Empress card. So this is perfect for Moon and Taurus because Empress is Taurus energy. So today is the Moon in Taurus. I was talking about it earlier. So tapping into the sensual nature, the physical things that bring us pleasures and joys, tapping into our money, our art, resting, eating, indulging a little bit. Oh, so we got 2 5s. We got the 5 of Swords, and then we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So 5 of Cups in reverse is going to be about acceptance and moving on and finding peace. So there is some sort of acceptance this week or today where it's like, you know what, I finally get it and I finally understand it and I can accept it and I can move on from it. So that's what that card is about. And bottom of the deck is the 4 of Wands. So we are focused on building our stability and building our family life, building our home, building our, connecting. And it's like the life that we are leading, being a 4 of Wands energy, is like, you know what? My life is one big party. And these are the people here, and some people are going to come and stay for the long time and help me clean up, and then some people are just going to pop in, show face, and leave. Some people are going to come and make a plate and take it home, Some people are going to stay and play games. Some people are going to spend the night, That's 4 of Wands. All right, so Christina. See what we got for you today. Your affirmation for today: I am light. I am light is your affirmation. And let's see what your tarot for today is. Oh, you got 2 that came out. So you got 10 of Pentacles and the Magician. So this is your legacy, building roots in a family, building foundation. And then Magician is that manifesting or seeming like it came out of nowhere. Oh, actually, here, let's pull one of these. These are the mini affirmations, and those are the big ones. So the little ones are 22, and the big ones are 44. And then if you want to order the big ones plus a recorded reading from Austin and myself, then that's $99. And that includes the deck. I am protected. I am protected. What's up, my love? All right. All right, so we have okay, love you too. All right, Annalyn is next. He's selling all the trees, he's medicating all the peoples. I can always pull a card for you if you're going to rewatch it later. All right, Annalyn, if you're still here, let me know. I am healing, Annalyn. So I am healing. I am healing. Oh, perfect. Okay, so what What is her tarot for today? Two of Wands. Planning. This is a planning card. Planning adventure, planning a trip, planning your next move, your next first steps in making decisions and leaving your comfort zone. So that is the planning card, leaving your comfort zone. So that is Anna Lynn's. Hi. I think Molly's next. Molly. Hold on, let me go turn the air off real quick. It's really nice out, so I don't need this. Okay. Also, I am going to be doing a giveaway for a big deck, mini deck, and some sticker sets, and also give away probably like a mini reading for somebody. I just have to put together the details and work on all that, but I'll be posting it, and Austin will post it on his page as well. We want to get a little bit more traction. It's really hard talking about anything spiritually on Instagram and all that. It's not like as soon as you say certain keywords, like there's legit a verbal algorithm that picks up on things, and it knows when to shut things down and when to open things up. And so when you guys share, comment, and save posts, like the ones that I post publicly, or when these videos get posted, like that is the best thing that can happen, because it naturally tells Instagram, or if you're sharing our YouTube videos and stuff like that, it naturally tells them, hey, this is worth watching. And when it has action and movement, like sharing or commenting, it will open it up and show more of my followers. So if I have, I don't know, like a little over 3,000, not all 3,000 people get to see when I go live, okay? Those of you who are regulars on my page get to see me go live and get the notifications, right? But the other 3,000 and something people, I have to basically get creative and post reels and do all this other shit just to even try to get eyes on my page for people that already subscribe to my page. It's the stupidest thing like ever. It's like, oh, these people follow me, so they obviously want to see things that I post. Why not fucking show them? But anyways, so Molly. I am never alone. So I like that card because, and bottom of the deck for you, I'm healing my inner child. The I am never alone card, a lot of people will take this one like literally, figuratively. They're like, yeah, I have people around me all the time. I always see I'm never alone as like our spiritual team, our spiritual squad, our, you know, your guides, your ancestors, your loved ones. But then also, though we may be alone, right? Single, unmarried, blah, blah, blah. We are truly never alone because we are surrounded by beautiful friends who love us. We are never alone because we have community of like-minded people who are our biggest supporters and our cheerleaders. And there are people out there who are unrelated to you who want to see you do well. There are people out there who want to see you kill it in life because they love you so fucking much. And there are people who have been watching you and watching you and watching your entire journey. And so you never have, you don't know who's watching your journey just because they don't comment post page, right? And that's funny that it's like I started off your little mini reading with that whole thing of ranting of like, hey, help share the word, help post these things so that, you know, the message can take off, right? So I am never alone is like, you have all of us. You have all of us. You have all of us to support you. And the best thing that I do love about, hi, Seven. The best thing I love about the internet and doing stuff like this is when I post my readings, when I post this side of me, I get to attract the people who are also like me. Because the people who aren't like me or aren't into these things are going to be like, next, unfollow, next. And I want that. I absolutely want that. I only want people here who want to be here in my life, on my page. in real life and on the internet. I only want people to be here if they want to be here. So with that, you're never alone. Let me pull tarot for you. Hello, Leo Princess. I gotta get, so 7, whenever you jump on her astrology lives, she is so good at being like the fucking hype man. And she makes you feel so seen and like, and I'm like, oh my God, she's so awesome. And then you could like get back on track to what you were saying. I'm like, oh my God, that is the hardest thing for me. I'll be like, what was I saying again? So let's see what Molly's tarot card for today is. And anybody else who wants cards, just drop that in because we're almost all caught up with the list. And I am going live because my Cox, not that kind of Cox, unfortunately, but Cox is here fixing the security system and Wi-Fi. So I'm like, well, let me go live because I can do that with 5G. All right, Molly. What? Ooh, okay, so that flew out. Star card, babe. Star card. This is your Aquarius energy. This is hope, inspiration, positivity. This is healing. This is rejuvenation. And this is what you do for so many people. So if you guys don't follow my girl Molly, this is who I'm reading for, Molly Ho Studio. Go. If you are a small business and have, you need marketing and stuff like that, go to her page. She does like not just one-on-one stuff, but she's got digital stuff, online courses, digital projects. She make hella money, like thousands of dollars of sales of passive income, and she teaches other people how to do the same. So she's the one who inspired me to record my online courses, the going down the rabbit hole of your own birth chart and creating your own oracle deck. So she inspired me to launch my own online courses that way. So she's awesome. So make sure to go follow her page. Okay. So who was next after Molly? All right, I'm all caught up. So if anybody else wants a card, drop it in the comments. I'm gonna keep shuffling until someone says. And I hope that helped. Oh, you're still here. Okay, Christian. Yay. Ooh, this one fell out. I am healing. So Christian is I am healing. Oh, you got it. So this is for Christian. I am healing. And then oh, you're so welcome. All right, girl. So, Christian, you got the 6 of Wands. So, with I am healing and the 6 of Wands, this is about learning to be seen and recognized for your rewards and your efforts. So, all of the things that you do, how you show up for people, how you know, you're an awesome employee, you're an awesome friend. Like you are seen, recognized, rewarded. This is also like success and victory and being praised for something.
Yeah, my phone went dead there, so I couldn't get back to your answer.
Let's see what he says. Maybe Spirit will channel something. Yeah, so maybe feeling recognized, and maybe you get her. Oh, and it is work, because at the bottom of the deck is Page of Pentacles. So Pentacles is money. Pentacles is, Page of Pentacles is about your ambitions and planning and consistency. Plan. What's your next move? Yes, readers need readers too. Oh my God, yes. Leo, Princess, I got you.
Would they charge her 80?
So I just think it's funny that I love you. It's funny that like trying to go live. Yeah, come over anytime. Come smoke and pull cards with me. This is what I do for. This is life. So somebody said one time, they're like, I don't want you to just hang out and like smoke and pull cards and work. And I'm like, no, this is my life. You don't understand. Yes, I will do this, but like, this is my life. We channel spirit all day, every day. We get messages. We get clarity on things. Hello. Okay, so Leo Princess, this is for you. What I was saying though is just the irony of, so I always see symbolism and everything, like as above, so below. And so when